I haven't done a favorites video in a while, so I thought I would do one. I really haven't been leaving my house much for the past months and months. I haven't ordered a ton of things online, so I don't have like a lot of like new things to show you, but I thought I would just show you some favorites anyway. I'm going to start with decks and then go to books and then go to like miscellaneous other. So if you're just here for the decks or the books or whatever, then you know to turn off after. But you know, I don't have a ton of stuff, but I am going to show you a few things that I've enjoyed this month. So first of all, deck-wise, I've been working with the Green Witch Tarot. This has become kind of a classic deck that I return to every summer. So I'm really enjoying this. This is a Llewellyn deck. I think it was released maybe 3 years ago. I'd have to go find the box, which I'm not going to do, but it definitely has been in the past 5 years for sure. It's not like a brand new deck, but it is relatively new. It is a deck that is definitely pagan themed. It has kind of this medieval pagan storybook, you know, sort of vibe to it. I really love the artwork and the colors here. Each card has a different animal in it, and I believe a different plant as well. So if you want to look up the symbolism, you can. Like here we've got raspberries and we've got a hare here for the 5 of chalices. So it's definitely kind of a Wicca themed deck in some ways, because we have athames instead of swords, we have chalices instead of cups, but the pentacles and wands are still the same. They've changed the name of some of the major arcana cards, but that's okay. If you are very familiar with the tarot, especially the Rider-Waite-Smith system, you'll be just fine. So for example, 0, the green man, would be the Fool. So that's that there. We've got the High Priest for the Hierophant. The moon is the moon. If you don't like faces in the moon, oh, we can't see with this ring light, but there is a face in that moon. We've got the Ace of Wands here. It's a very like nature-based, but also Wicca-based, kind of a little bit medievally type of deck. If you kind of like Wicca type stuff, you will probably like this. I think the artwork is just lovely, and to me it has like a very summery type of energy to it. I think this could also be a really good fall deck too. There is some like fall imagery in here. I really love that the queens are mature women. So we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and you can see she's not like a young lady. And then some of the knights are also female. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles on her horse. The Queen of Wands, which is my card. And she's got her, I think that's supposed to be Hyacinth there. So very, very beautiful. Here's a card that's very fall-like, the Page of Wands. We've got our fall colors there. So it is just like a really just like lovely, soft deck to work with. It's not like a super harsh deck or anything. If you're looking for a dark deck, this is not the one. But it's not like fluffy either. I find it reads really, really well. The guidebook that comes with it is wonderful too. So I've been enjoying working with that. I've also been working with the Oracle of the Mermaids. This is another one that I think it is, oh, it's 2013. It's older than I thought. See, get older and time just flies by. I thought it was maybe like 2016 or something, but it's a Lucy Cavendish, and who is the artist? I should know this. I should know who the artist is. Let me check. It might be a mix of artists as well. Selena Fenech. I should know that. I knew I should know that, and yet here I am. It is a typical Lucy Cavendish, Selena Fenech kind of deck. This is a very body beautiful type of deck, very romance cover type imagery to some respects. But I do love it. I do love working with it. You know, it's not the most diverse deck, that's for sure, but there is a little bit in here, and I think publishers are getting better at that. But I do like this deck. But it is still like a really beautiful deck. I don't mind it, that's for sure. I have other decks that, you know, fill other functions. This to me is just a good summertime, beachy, kind of beautiful deck that I enjoy. And I think it pairs really well with the Green Witch Tarot. Because they both kind of have that fantasy edge to it, that's for sure. All right. I'm going to go on to, oh no, I have a couple more decks to show you. So the first is, I love these little rock pool decks. I've got them in the Witch's Roots box. And I know they have more, but I've been loving working with these, especially at the end of the day. So I have here the Divine Doors, which I got in a recent box. And so they're just these little cards, and they all have a different backing with different sort of like doorways and scenery. And then on the other side, they have these just like nice little sayings and things like, a cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived. So these kind of like little fun poems. There's like heart healing, intuition, the art of life, the sacred lotus, like just really nice things. I find they're a really nice thing just to pull at the end of the day as a nice little soft card. Same with the star seeds. I think I've shown this before. Actually, I think I like this one better than the Divine Doors. They just have these wonderful colors on the back. They're all different, but they're all this sort of like abstract galaxy type colors on the back. And then they have these really lovely little positive messages like inner alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. Patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. Things like that, just these little nice messages. And sometimes that's what you want, right? And I don't think these decks are very expensive. They're really lovely. Like I said, I got them in the Witch's Roots, but I've been really enjoying drawing one of these at night. Next, I have the Angel Wisdom Tarot. I have been using this deck as my daily drop deck. It is like a tarot, but also like an oracle because it has the meanings right on the cards. This deck is really good at diversity. It has like, different ages and colors and people, just different people of different backgrounds, which is really nice. The borders are all sort of color coded. If you don't know tarot, I think this is a great place to start, especially if you like things like angels, because it's got the meaning right there. So all you have to do is pull the card and it's right there. And this could be a really great way to learn the tarot. This is a Radley Valentine deck. He made this after the whole like Doreen Virtue split. So this is just him and it's got a really lovely energy to it. If you're not into angels, you may not like this, but I've been really enjoying working with it. It is a mix of like old-fashioned and also modern. It's just a really, really nice deck. There's like older lady here. It's just a really cute, lovely deck. And I've been really enjoying pulling one of these in the morning because I find that it just sort of sets the tone for the day. The cards are nice and matte if you like that. I'm not a big matte person, but I know a lot of people are. And it isn't like that matte where they stick together. Go. So you see like this person's got a cape, like there's a modern door there. Like it's sort of a mix of that, which I know won't be for everyone, but it definitely will be for some people. So yeah, so I've been really enjoying working with that and doing daily draws with this particular deck. And then for books, there's a couple of books I've been reading this month. The first is Cosmos and Psyche. So this book it's hard to explain, but it's really, the first part of the book that so far that I've read is really about the history of Western thought and how when we realize, like with Copernicus, that the Earth was not the center of the universe, but the sun was the center of the solar system, it really shifted the way that we viewed ourselves and how historically in, the Western mindset before sort of like the age of reason, people thought of themselves as part of the world and integrated with the world and that the world was talking back to them. And then slowly it shifted to where the world was just mechanical. The world around us was meaningless. The world around us was just like, it was just sort of mechanically driven. And the only meaning was any meaning we tried to impose on it. And he sort of argues that astrology is a good bridge between those things to be able to kind of get back to maybe the world does have meaning. Maybe things are affecting us on a collective and on a personal level. So it is kind of an academic book. The way he writes is very academic. I enjoy that. I know not everybody's going to enjoy it. He uses a lot of big words, but if you have the patience to like read it, he actually has some very interesting points. He goes from talking about historically how the mindset's changed to going into astrology, and he is most of the book, which I've not quite read through, I know obviously not yet, talks about how the discovery of the outer planets Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto have really influenced and talk about the societal changes going on and how we can kind of see the patterns and see what societal changes are coming up. So very, very interesting. I'm going to continue reading that, quite like that. And then I'm still going through and reading Rebel Witch by Kellyanne Maddox. I really like this book so far. I think that this is a great book for beginners. I think it is very much about finding your own path and not just making it cookie cutter. So far I'm really enjoying it. Let me know if you've read any of these and what you think of them. And then for miscellaneous, I have a couple of things here. Oh, first of all, I have this spray that I got in one of the Witch's Roots box. It smells so good. This was in a box that had kind of like a fae theme to it. And this spray, it's got this like vanilla and floral smell to it. So I spray it around. Oh my God, it smells so, so good. Oh, I'm almost afraid to spray this because I don't want to use it up. It smells so delicious and delightful. So I'm really loving that spray. And I've been using that like before rituals or to cleanse like the area when I've been doing readings for people. So I've been using that. Next, makeup wise, I don't buy super expensive makeup. There are people who are makeup gurus who do amazing makeup work, and I'm just not one of those people. Also, I don't really have a lot of extra money to go spend like $50 on like a lipstick or something. That's crazy to me. But that doesn't mean you can't find good things in your local drugstore. And I'm going to show you my favorite eyeliner, and it costs like less than $10 Canadian, is e.l.f. This is the Precision Liquid Eyeliner. This eyeliner, which I'm wearing right now, stays on all day. It stays put. It is wonderful. Like, it's like the best eyeliner, and I love these. I know not everybody likes these kinds, but I like the kind with the brush on the end rather than the pen or the, like having a pen or a pencil, because I find they kind of tug, but I really like this. This is not for everyone, because I know if you are like unsteady with your hand, this may not be for you, but I really like it. I find that I can get thick or thin lines with this. It is, like I said, it's super affordable, and it stays all day, and it lasts like so long. Love, love this liquid eyeliner. And then food-wise, finally found some cherry Pepsi again. They stopped making it sort of when COVID happened for a while, and then now they brought it back out again, at least here where I live in Canada, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with like cherry flavored things. So I was very, very happy to find that again. So anyway, I know it's not a super long video, but those were my favorites for the month of July. Let me know, have you read any of these books? Do you like these card decks? What are your thoughts? What are your favorite things? I would love to know. Just some housekeeping on the Patreon for the month of August. We're going to be working with Apollo. We're going to be working on blessing and appreciating our bodies, the physical bodies that we're in, no matter what state they're in. We're loving and appreciating them. So it's all about the body positivity and enjoying ourselves on a physical level. So we're doing that. And then on Etsy, what I do is every August, I have a bit of an astrology sale. So I do birth charts, I do synastry charts, which is where you compare your chart with someone else's. I also do yearly readings to see what's up for the year ahead. And they're going to be starting August 1st till the end of August. They're going to be at a reduced price for the month of August. August is my birthday month, so I like to celebrate with a bit of an astrology sale. So you can check that out in the links below if you like. Otherwise, just thank you for watching. Thank you for comments. Thank you for all of your support. You guys are the best. And as always, peace and love and rock.